I'm the 2K MC, supreme voice of the 2K universe. I've decided it's time for your top plays of the week. Our first play is from Elijah Dream during Court Conqueror. The flashy assist attempt dashed by a missed shot. But the putback is a jetpack back to top plays.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone, to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks very much. The Wizards have struggled the last couple of years, so some people were surprised that Bradley Beal signed an extension there. Beal said, "Today, a lot of stars want to team up. No knock, but I'm a firm believer in sticking with what you got. If I win a championship in D.C., that'll hold way more weight than if I just left and tried to get one." Kevin?
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. And now we've got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers and what has been the trend for Russell Westbrook.
The drop in his assists over the past few years have made him more of a one-dimensional player offensively. He needs to get that passing element back in his game, and that'll make life a lot more difficult for opposing defenses.
And now Washington's starting group. Bradley Beal is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Davis Bertans. Then it's Thomas Bryant. And it's Avdia in at the 3 spot. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the 5. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the player. Coaches.
Put that nigga ass in the dirt.
and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Who can forget when Westbrook averaged a triple-double? He hits the boards hard.
Pass to Young. Capella with it. Back to Young. And it's sent back by Bryant. And here's Westbrook. Pass to Beal. Clock at 6. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Herter. So for the Wizards, their last game a win against Memphis. Now, here is Young. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Toronto.
Yeah, and his energy level in that game was amazing. He did all that work offensively and controlled the boards, too.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
This is what you think of when you hear Bill's name, a dangerous three-point shooter.
Pass to Young. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Shooting one.
And the free throw, no good.
And, of course, all the comparisons to Steph Curry. Young just trying to be the best version of himself. And we've already seen the upside.
Lob pass to Capella. He doesn't hit that one.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later. He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Here's Young after the basket by Washington. Beal pulls it in.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Beal. He had 27 points last game. To the middle. Bertines passes to Beal. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Avdia can't hit. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. It's a 5-point game. Wizards beat them last time when these two teams met in Washington.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
Oh, yeah, the guys, they need to lead the way. They spent far too much time on the bench. I mean, they'll be more careful tonight.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Shooting two.
And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Outside Collins. Here's Herter. He's covered by Beal. Here's Young. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
The Hawks have shot just one free throw, missing that one earlier. And he knocks down the first one. And at the midway point, what stands out, Chris, to you about this phase of the regular season?
Well, Kevin, it's always that the standings are pretty much solidified. The favorites, the cellar dwellers. This is where a front office will take a hard look at their roster and maybe look to make some moves as well.
Hachimura, he's checked in for Washington. Washington leading now by 5.
Yo, man up on Beal.
Here's Beal. That one off the back iron and out.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Young with no one around. Drains the three-pointer. Young's got 7 points in the game.
This is what the crowd comes to see. Young has that it factor.
Westbrook dishes to Bryant. Avdia kicks to Hachimura. Beal with it. He's picked up by Collins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
Free throw good, Beal.
And we so often talk about the elite scoring, but Beal's playmaking is now reaching that same level.
Yeah, it just shows you how talented and unselfish he is. All he wants to do is win. I mean, that talent requires help from your teammates, so he uses his vision and instincts and ability to keep them involved.
Atlanta making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in, so 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Wow, a phenomenal talent. I mean, when you think about the competitive flair Bill plays with, it's just awesome. Oh, he's got a role in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Now here is Hachimura. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Here's Beal. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
Oh, this is a high percentage shot for Bill. Then again, most shots like these are for him.
Young passes to Gallinari. Fires the 3. Can't hit that one. And the Wizards now going the other way. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
Well, they certainly made their presence felt on defense. They were active and rejected a number of shots.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide-open look.
Now here's Bryant. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Memphis.
I mean, and you look at his free throw numbers. I mean, this shows you how much pressure he put on the defense.
And it's Capella missing. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Atlanta's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Young taking his time here. The pass to Herter. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Wizards. 3 on 3. Beal from long range hits the 3-point bomb. Beal's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Wizards.
Oh, great display of unselfishness. Westbrook is solid at realizing when one of his guys is open.
And Young kicks to Hunter. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Wizards leading by 3. Pass to Hachimura. Over Gallinari. Hachimura, no good.
That's the only way to hold him in check. When he's got it inside, you got to have a body on him right away.
And it's Capella missing.
You got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing.
Avdia, the pass to Hachimura. Hits the target from 18 feet.
Well, Hachimura has confidence in his jumper, so he doesn't hesitate in catch-and-shoot situations.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks.
Timeout.
This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
And when they kept getting all those gifts, they took advantage. Turnovers don't mean anything unless you turn them into points.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
And the Hawks making a change here. Williams has checked in. Lopez, he's checked in for the Wizards. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Avdia. Young outside. Williams with the ball. Now Beal defending. Williams kicks to Young. Good. And the nice assist for Williams. Young's got 12.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Pass to Beal. Back to Hachimura. Pulls it up. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And the Wizards lead by 4.
Oh, they'll take that, but they got to find a better shot than that on their next trip.
To the inside, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's averaging 8 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you know, he'd love a bigger role, but he's trying to prove himself in the minutes he's getting right now.
Yeah, you're right, but he's putting in the work, and the results have been okay. He just needs to keep believing in himself.
Here's Hutchison. Down low. Hachimura, no good. The Hawks trail by 4. Gallinari inside the three-point line. Top of the key jumper, no good. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Westbrook. That one doesn't drop. So the Hawks will take it the other way. From 18 feet away, the shot by Williams, no good. Washington's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. The Wizards working the ball around now. Fade away, hits the front of the rim and out.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
Young in the corner. Offline with his 3. Wizards leading by 4. Here's Westbrook. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Playing his role, captures the rebound and gets it right back up. Good job by Hachimura.
Williams against Beal. Young outside. Puts up a 3. No good that time. And it's Washington the other way. Left side, Westbrook. Over Young. And the dunk by Lopez.
Oh, well, Lopez is terrific on the offensive glass. I love seeing him use his long arms to haul in the boards.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Atlanta calls timeout. No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I'd go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. So for the Hawks, Bruno Fernando's checked in for Capella. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Hunter. And it's done in for Young. And then for Washington, Daniel Gafford comes in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Ish Smith in for Russell Westbrook. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Gafford misses. The Hawks trail by 8. And Gallinari kicks to Dunn. Back to Gallinari. Dishes it to Williams.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
That's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, they look like they just want it more right now. You got to love the hustle.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Dunn passes to Bogdanovich. Gallinari outside. Passes to Williams. No good again that time.
The struggles just continue this quarter. They can ill afford to have this many empty possessions. Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Now, here is Gallinari. A 14-point game for him in the win against Toronto.
Let's take a look now at some numbers for Beal. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. 9th in steals, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And talk about being top 10 in steals. I love his jumping the passing lanes and then stealing away your dribble. And he makes the first.
And when Gallinari is healthy, he's such an effective player. I mean, a skilled shooter who really helps to space the floor for his team.
Gallinari hits them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Done against Smith.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
The Hawks trail by 12. Here's Fernando. Off target with the jump hook.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
And you see the muscle Gallinari's added to his frame. Now able to draw contact and still finish the play.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
One shot, one shot.
I got mine. You got shooter, huh? Hey, let me get big man. Hey, when it comes off.
Here's Smith. No points in the game yet for him. 56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Gallinari with the steal. Fast break, the Hawks. Gallinari leading the charge. Dunn, wide open, he fires. No good with the triple. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Washington. They have a 9-point lead. Knocks down the three ball. Hutchinson's got his second bucket of the night.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Dunn dishes to Williams. Over Beal. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Lopez finds Smith. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, the speed of Smith and his ability to change gears constantly keeps the D on their toes. He has a knack for picking up fouls while shooting.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Well, Ish has made a lot of stops along his way in his NBA career, but it's a credit to his fortitude that he continues to work and, more importantly, improve every year.
And the second free throw, good. Now Gallinari. He has 5. From deep. And he's good on the 3 ball. Gallinari's got 8.
Set him up, knock him down. Gallinari's a rhythm shooter, looking good on that one.
Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for Washington. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Well, no question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
The Hawks trail by 10. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Wizards. Manning the backcourt, it's Smith and Beal. Then there's Davis Bertans. And it's Hutchinson in at the 3, the small forward. Greggy, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Avdia's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. Good on both. Smith with it. Outside, Beal. Let's go. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Wow, one of the best when it comes to shooting off of the pick. You can't afford to give him any daylight to shoot.
Dunn passes to Collins. Now the dish to Dunn. Bounce pass Collins. 6 on the shot clock. There's the pass to Fernando. And here's Gallinari. He's covered by Beal. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Wizards passing it around to the wing right side. Avdia, good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Avdia's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Done with it. Now Avdia defending. Low block shot on the way. There it goes. It's in, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Gallinari. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Washington. They've led by as many as 14 points. He's off on that one. Done with some nice D. Here's Herter. But they recover it. Lets it go from deep. Good on the triple. Herter's got it back down to single digits for the Hawks.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Here's Smith. Done with some nice D. Atlanta's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Pass to Gallinari. Shoots the 3. Kept alive. It's blocked. They get it back. Smith outside. Pass to Avdia. Inside. Here's Bertanis. Atlanta with the rebound.
I like what he was trying to do. Shaking the D with the fadeaway. Tough look, though.
Dunn outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Dunn's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. So timeout called here. The first for Washington.
And you, at this point, you got to feel like you have a good idea of who Chris Dunn is as a player, a very solid option to bring in off the bench.
Yeah, Jay, he's a great facilitator, and he looks to pass first, a plus defender as well. But to be a starter, you need to be a threat to score at the PG position, and that's just not done.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Atlanta. Young comes in for Dunn. The Wizards also changing it up. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Ish Smith. Beal taking his time here. Passes it to Avdia. Kept alive by Washington. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. Here's Atlanta now. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. On its way from Young for 2, and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. Washington leading now by 3. Westbrook passes to Bryant. To the paint. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. The putback. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. And there's the pass to Bertens. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Clint Capella.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Hachimura is checked in for Washington. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here's Atlanta. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. It's Young on the wing. He's covered by Westbrook. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Got to be careful in how you're going to guard Young. He often seeks out contact and really forces the issue.
The Hawks have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
First one falls for him.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
And so Young nails them both. Washington leading now by 3. Outside Westbrook. Goes up on the wing. And that one hits back iron.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
Here's Westbrook. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And when you think about being fashion forward, Russell Westbrook's fearlessness extends to his game day outfits.
Well, come on, G.A. Russ lives by the motto, why not? I mean, the same reckless abandon we see on the court, yeah, it's reflected in his clothing.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, what you do appreciate about Westbrook is how determined he is. I mean, he plays with such a contagious intensity.
Both free throws good from Westbrook.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Young against Westbrook. From the top of the key. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
Here's Young. Rebound by the Wizards. Bryant got his 4th rebound in this one. In a wide-open look for Hachimura. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Hachimura's got 8 points.
Well, a good decision maker with a versatile skill set. I mean, Hachimura is good at getting to his spots offensively.
Here's Young. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And sometimes all you got to do is lob it Capella's way. Often he takes care of the rest.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. He dishes it to Bryant. And here's Avdia. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Memphis.
And don't leave out his rebounding. He had a big impact in that game with all his effort on the glass.
Here's Westbrook. There it is, his 2nd make of the game. He's missed 5.
Oh, a pretty comfortable mid-range shooter. You can't let Westbrook get in the groove from there.
Pass to Capella. Kicks it to Young. To the middle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first free throw of the game.
In examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
The first one falls. There weren't any Swiss players in the NBA until just a few years ago, but now Capella is one of several guys from Switzerland making an impact in this league.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Atlanta. Then for the Wizards, Robin Lopez is checked in for Bertinus. And it's Chandler Hutchison in for Avdia. Both free throws good from Capella. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
You know what? This is what Westbrook's relentlessness wins him. Buckets and a foul.
The Wizards have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. And the Hawks with possession here, trailing by 5. Young against Westbrook. The Hawks again can't hit.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Oh, just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Here's Hutchison. He's guarded by Collins. 6 to shoot. Offensive rebound. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Collins. The Wizards have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And they struggled a bit at the line in the first quarter, but they have been terrific in the second, up to almost 85% overall.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Hawks trail by 7. Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. Outside Collins. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Atlanta calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at Atlanta, third best record here in the early going. And of course, the Washington Wizards, 2.5 games back.
And I think for the Hawks, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
They had a plan coming into the year. I mean, they stuck to it, and it's worked to perfection.
Playing to his strength. Hunter there knows he can rise up and knock it down pretty much over anyone.
Outside Bryant. Back to Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. Over Young. Here's Lopez. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Bogdanovich, and he's on the money with his first shot today. Bogdanovich has got his first 2 points of the night. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Oh, showing the muscle right there. I love how Westbrook takes on all comers when he's trying to score.
The Hawks trail by 6. Young passes to Hunter. Bryant against Collins. Pass to Young. The 10-footer. Westbrook with the block.
Always in a relentless pursuit of the ball. Westbrook is capable of making stand-out defensive plays.
Here's Hutchison. Bryant trying to free himself up. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins.
One shot.
And that one misses.
Oh, finally he's getting himself to the line. He's gotten much more aggressive as the game is going on.
Bogdanovich wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one. Washington leading now by 3. Hachimura down low. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Hachimura no good. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Hunter. Here's Capella. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. Bruno Fernando's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Wizards. Beal comes in for Rui Hachimura. And it's tied up with that one. Washington's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Passes it to Beal. Over Bogdanovich. And again, Washington no good. And here they come. Gallinari inside the three-point line. Here's Capella. Here's Young. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Young's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Beal, and Capella sends it back.
You got to be careful when Capella is patrolling the area. He's an excellent shot blocker who uses his length well.
He kicks to Bogdanovich. And the dunk by Capella. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
Washington calls timeout.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
And you look at Capella. He's got a claim in the final place in the Eastern Conference starting lineup. He's 5th in fan voting.
And it's been a season to remember for him so far. And it'll only get better if he can hang on to that starting spot for All-Star Weekend.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Gonna be a fantastic weekend. Here's Westbrook, and Capella sends it back. Here's Bogdanovich, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And nothing deters Bogdanovich. He enjoys going inside and forcing the D to make a move on him. Yeah, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdan Bogdanovic. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game.
Relax on the first.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich.
There's no surprise Bogdanovich quickly made an impact in the NBA. I mean, just look at the multitude of championships he's won in foreign leagues.
And the Hawks making a change here. Williams has checked in.
Hit these, baby. Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got it. Hey, you can shoot it. I got him. You got this guy.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Wizards trail by 6. Outside Westbrook, and the pass to Beal. Over Gallinari. They get it back. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Lou Williams. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. That's off as well, so he misses both. But they'll get another chance.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Williams kicks to Young. Washington with the rebound. Westbrook's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Hutchison passes to Westbrook. Launches it. Buries it from three-point range. Now just a 1-point Hawks lead.
Because of Westbrook's dynamic driving ability, sometimes the defense will give him some space from deep.
Young against Westbrook. Right side, Bogdanovich. Beal with the steal. He gets it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's Atlanta up by 1. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He had 18 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Hawks?
Well, their success was largely about second chance points. They crashed the offensive boards heavy in the first half. I love how they fight for every 50-50 ball like it's the last ball on earth.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
Well, they need to strike a balance between being aggressive and being too aggressive. You know, Ernie, you need to be solid defensively at the same time, but not get pushed around. I think they're giving up a lot of free throws, way too many. They need to go back to playing solid, fundamental defense and build the energy from there.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Westbrook finds Bertans. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Two shots. Relax on the first.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. The Hawks shooting just 34% from the floor. Pass to Young. Capella dishes to Young. It counts, and the foul. They get Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, just exceptional focus on these hard finishes. Young welcomes getting physical on the way up.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Washington Wizards. Here's Bryant, and Bryant slams it in.
Never any doubt where Bradley Beal's going with that pass. I mean, if he has a teammate that wide open, he's not going to miss him.
It's stolen by Bryant. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Hunter. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Washington's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Collins passes to Herter. Hawks passing it around. Kicks it out to Collins. Capella, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got 13.
Well, this is what Capella does. I mean, an active rebounder who hits the offensive glass with force.
Washington trailing. Now here's Westbrook. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 16.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. And he's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Knocks it loose, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Collins finds Young. Shot clock at 6. Here's Herter. Offensive rebound, Collins. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Collins has got his first bucket of the night. Now here's Beal, guarded closely. Westbrook with it, and guarded by Capella, and they get it back. And he's able to get it back. The Hawks leading. Young outside. Back to Collins. Fires for 3. Drills it from outside. Collins has got his second bucket.
Oh, nice to see Capella find the open teammate as he continues to develop his ability to create for others.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And, Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And how about we check the numbers for Denny Avdia?
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
There's Beal with the 3, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one. Young passes to Collins. Back to Young. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Young against Westbrook. And he gets the bucket. Westbrook's got 4 points in the quarter.
Physical defense, possible they could have called a foul there, but Westbrook, he's a beast. He just plays right through it.
Young outside. Pass to Herter. Back to Young with the shot. And again, it's Atlanta.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
Passes it to Avdia. Off target with his 3. The Hawks leading by 4. Capella kicks to Young. To the inside. And finished off by Collins.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Here's Westbrook, and Westbrook throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Collins finds Young, takes the 3, and the 3 ball is good. Herter's got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Here's Westbrook. Rebound, Atlanta.
Oh, the setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Herter, no good. Washington's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Berton's shot is good.
Well, tall players like Bryant have a unique vantage point. Helps him see the open man.
Here's Herter. He's got 12. The pass to Young. Young is double. And Atlanta again with the bucket. Now Westbrook. 20 points for him. Double team on Westbrook. Out to the wing. Avdia with it. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Capella. Alinari comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. The Hawks leading by 3. Williams passes to Fernando. Dishes it to Williams. In the corner, Collins with it. He took the opportunity when he saw it. Collins has got 9 points here in the second half.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Lopez kicks to Westbrook. The 3. Lopez with the bucket. Lopez has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Another in the long line of big man who can drain the 3. That makes him a very tough cover.
Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Washington's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Here's Avdia for the tie, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And let's take a look here at John Collins. The past month has been surreal. He's averaging 15 points a game, 10 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And he's such a presence for them inside.
No questions. He blocks shots, controls the glass, does everything asked of him and more.
Two shot.
That one is off.
Well, at this stage of his career, Lopez knows who he is. He's a hustler on both ends whose energy simply infectious.
Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for the Hawks. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Avdia. Second free throw, no good. Atlanta's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And finished off by Collins.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Washington calls timeout. And here on our 2K leaderboard, you see a breakdown of the best free throw shooting centers and power forwards over the past month. 3rd is Gallinari.
And with those numbers at the free throw line, he should be trying to get there as often as possible. I mean, operating among the big bodies in the paint, he gets those chances.
The Wizards with another miss.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Now it's a 6-point Atlanta lead.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Westbrook passes to Lopez. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists now tonight. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. There's the dish to Gallinari. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got his 4th rebound in this one. The quick look, no good that time.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on. It's not a smart shot.
Gallinari finds Bogdanovic, gets a very good look and converts. Bogdanovic has got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks.
The touch, the timing. Bogdanovic loves catching the defense by surprise with the shot off the pass.
Hachimura, and the dunk by Hachimura.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that
Could, that could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Williams for three. Kicks it out to Collins. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Collins has got 13 points in the second half.
I mean, he's been terrific from the field so far this half. I mean, driving his percentage through the roof.
It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Beal.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Williams. Here's Fernando. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Outside, Beal. No good off the back of the rim. The Hawks leading by 7. Now the Hawks moving it the other way, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Bogdanovich so solid at making defenders feel uneasy. He knows how to get them to foul him, too.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Bradley Beal. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Wizards trail by 8. To the left wing. Here's the 3. And that one's good. Hachimura. Hachimura's got 13 points.
If the consistency from 3 ever happens for Hachimura, you're looking at a potential all-star.
Shoots from the high post. Fernando can't get it to go. Washington's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese. And that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room, sports a solid frame with a terrific core and that great lower body strength.
2.
And that one falls for Hachimura. And you combine Hachimura's power with that 7'2" wingspan, Greg. He's physically built to succeed in a positionless NBA.
And add to that, Kevin, he's got solid athleticism along with a versatile skill set. Hachimura still needs to work on creating off the dribble, shooting the jump shot with consistency, but with his work ethic, there's a good chance he turns those into strengths.
Williams against Westbrook. Floats one up. Westbrook with the nice D there.
And he'll be happy that they're in front, but he knows better than anyone else that he's still without a bucket, and he won't be happy with that.
Williams passes to Fernando. Over Westbrook. And too long on the shot. Wizards trail by 3. Lopez with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. And now the fast break. Gallinari with the ball. Washington with the rebound. Westbrook's got 11 rebounds in the game. Shoots from 12. Here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
Lopez is super agile in the open court. Look how hard he sprints to the rim in these situations.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the third. Outside, Bogdanovich. Williams scanning the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich against Hachimura. The Hawks again can't hit. And here we go. Washington fast break. Here's Hutchison. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Oh, no hesitation from Hachimura. Once he spots the open man, gets the ball right to him.
Williams for three, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Wizards lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Russell Westbrook out there with Hachimura. Then there's Robin Lopez, and it's Gafford in at the 4-man position.
Look at the connection Lopez has with this guy. They know when they lob it his way, he's going to complete the alley-oop.
Williams passes to Gallinari.
Screen.
Washington with the rebound. Gafford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
He uses his finesse to get flashy. I mean, Westbrook is an elite above-the-rim finisher.
Nobody near Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there. The high post shot. He can't get that one to fall. So Atlanta will take it the other way. It's off to Boston for him after this game as they take on the Celtics. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip.
And such a confident player. Williams knows he has the trust of his coaches and teammates to take those shots.
Westbrook double team. Hachimura kicks to Westbrook. From 18 feet away, bullseye. Westbrook's got 4 this quarter.
And he's not going to pass up that one. And trust me, he shouldn't. He's solid from that in-between area.
Williams dishes to Hunter. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Westbrook.
Love to see him battling in there. I mean, go get it, little fella.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Westbrook with it. Williams picks him up. Pass to Hachimura. That 3 off the mark.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open 3 like that.
Hunter, the pass to Fernando. Lays it up off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 1.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Pass to Gafford. There's the triple. The Wizards with another miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Gallinari. And Westbrook pulls it down. Westbrook's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Lopez passes to Hachimura. Bogdanovich against Westbrook. Fires it up. They get it again. Lopez. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
And Lopez is a long, wily guy. Remarkable at utilizing his size, especially inside, where he has the respect of the defense.
And he knocks down the first one. For the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Bruno Fernando. Kevin Herter comes in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And Trey Young subbed in for Williams. And then for Washington, Bertanis, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Avdia comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Hachimura. He's off on the second.
Boy, they would have loved to grab the lead there, but you can't make them all.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Can't get anything to fall, but it hasn't gotten him down. I mean, he's still gunning. I guess he's still trying to contribute.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
Yeah, he is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
And Washington making a change here. Ryan's checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, Lloyd Pierce talked with his team during that last time out. He said, look, you guys are playing physical and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Westbrook against Young. Offensive rebound. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Hunter, no good. Avdia with it. Capella's there. Here's Beal. It's deflected.
And putting that 7'2" wingspan to good use. Hunter can be an elite defender if he keeps working at it.
One-on-one here. Puts it up from 15. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got it. Hey, you can shoot it. I got him. You got this guy out here? Yeah, I got big man.
And he makes the first.
Baby. Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got it. Hey, you can shoot it. I got him. You got this guy out here? Yeah, I got big man.
He hits both from the stripe. So it's Washington now. Outside Westbrook. Deft touch on the alley-oop. Bryant's got it all tied up now for the Wizards.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Herter passes to Capella. Here's what the Atlanta Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Sunday, they'll tip off a road trip in Boston, where they'll take on the Celtics. Then on Tuesday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana.
Well, these guys, without a doubt, are oozing with confidence. I mean, they've been playing well at home. They've played well away from home, so they're going to be tough to contend with moving forward.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
Here's Herter. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Herter's got 4 this quarter.
And nice dime from Hunter there. An unselfish player who knows how to look for his teammates.
Here's Westbrook. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass for the tip-in.
The Hawks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Young for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
And stolen by Hunter. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Good on the shot. And now a 6-point Hawks lead.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Beal from long range. Rebounded by Capella. For Atlanta, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. That's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Young against Westbrook. And Young, here we go. Count it. Young's got the lead up to 8 now for Atlanta.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, hard to close off the lane.
Westbrook passes to Bryant. Now here's Beal. He's guarded closely. No good that time. The Hawks leading by 8. Here's Herter. Again, the Hawks score.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Looking to end the run. Misses off the right iron. Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And Young with the basket on the assist by Hunter. Young's got 16 points here in the second half. Wizards trail by 12.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Westbrook, here we go. Rebound Atlanta.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answers. Second three-pointer of the second half. 5 overall. He's killing it from long range.
And Beal kicks to Westbrook. Looking to get it going. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Clint Capella.
One of the more active and alert players in the NBA, Westbrook takes advantage of defensive miscues.
Two-shot.
And the first one drops. And the Hawks making a change here. Collins is checked in. And Russell Westbrook drops them both. The Hawks leading by 13. Here's Young. Again, the Hawks score.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end, and he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Westbrook dishes to Beal. Kicks it to Bryant. Wizards passing it around. It's Beal on the wing. From the corner. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Capella. Over Bryant. And it's sent back by Bryant.
Well, because of Bryant's timely shot blocking skills, he makes opponents second guess themselves.
Westbrook can't get it to go. Atlanta's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Young finds Capella. Back to Young. Lets it go with a 3. Washington with the rebound. Westbrook's got rebound number 15 here tonight. And the rejection by Collins. Back to Capella. Now, here's Hunter. He's covered by Beal. Hunter, no good.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight. Now, flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Right at the free throw line, Westbrook with the block. Outside, Beal. The pass to Avdia. Pass to Bertans. Over Collins. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Fires from deep. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Beal, that's for 2. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Collins passes to Young. Lob pass to Capella. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
And even though he's gone ice cold, he keeps shooting. I mean, it's late enough in the game for him to recognize there's some better options.
Here's Capella. That shot off. Some solid defense from Bryant. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Westbrook double team. Pass to Bertans. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
No matter who's on the floor, Westbrook makes everyone around him a better player with passes like that in a whole lot of other ways.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Hawks.
Nothing like second chance buckets to pick up the scoring pace.
Yeah, it was impressive how they piled on the extra points, hitting the offensive glass, and then also winning the 50-50 ball battle.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Trae Young.
His passes were crisp tonight. Pinpoint. So many easy buckets came off his assist.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
One shot. One shot.
That's all you. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And here is Dunn. He kicks to Reddish. Here's Snell. He's covered by Westbrook. Snell dishes to Okongwu. Here's Snell. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Trae, you came back from a double-digit deficit. What did you focus on?
Well, I mean, this is the NBA. I mean, it's a long game, and Coach just told us to keep fighting, keep pushing, and shots we're going to start falling, and we stuck to the plan that he gave us in pregame.
And it led to a big, big W, man. Congratulations. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Next play is from It's Drobby in My Career. Did you really need to send your My Player to Brooklyn? Did they need another step-back shooting star? Actually, though, pretty hard to stop, even with two defenders. Crossing over to the wreck with Cozy Hippie. All 5 defenders make a motion to defend, and they all come up empty. Game has just started. Don't let this player get out of hand early.
Hey, that's all you.
Closing out with the real OG Billy in the wreck. 3 defenders chase, Green in their face. Smart use of the clock and the court. Hey, maybe this is the GOAT.
Nightfall in the Windy City with the Willis Tower and the rest of downtown Chicago lighting up the sky. Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. DeRozan out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then there's Chris, and it's White in at the 2-guard spot. And for Chicago, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Williams is out there with Lauri Markkanen. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 roaming the paint. Well, we all know, Clark, the travel in the NBA is just exhausting. It's just incredible how many miles these teams rack up.
Kevin, I tell you, some of the old-timers would say, hey, they travel in charter planes today and 5-star hotels. They haven't seen anything as far as rough travel. But you're right, it takes a toll. But players are well accustomed to navigating the cadence and rhythm of traveling and still being ready to play.
They get the rebound. Levine for 3. Nice D from DeRozan. Murray outside. Pass to Lyles from outside the arc. Rebound by Williams. Williams. Well, Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Williams.
Boy, that's just strength there. That's what we call weight room. The power of Vucevic on display.
Pass to DeRozan. White with the defensive effort.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Outside Williams. Now the pass to Vucevic. Vucevic gets double teamed. Williams' shot is off. The Spurs have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Murray against White. Murray the pass to Lyles. That shot off. Excellent D there from Williams.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Boy, a terrific find. Levine plays mostly the 2, but he came into the league as a point guard.
Now here's White. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Boston. Murray surveying the D. And it's White missing.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
Boy, it's no secret that Levine has outstanding athleticism and explosiveness. He can throw it down with ease and with the best of them.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, and if you like comebacks, then it was a great one to watch. But they were, unfortunately, on the losing end, and they were never able to recover after that horrible third quarter.
All right, a chance to look at some stats for Zach LaVine. His last 10 games have been exceptional. 13th in scoring, and he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And yeah, one of the most dangerous scorers in the game. He's already come up big in some key games this year. His teammates really feed off his presence, I think. Now, here's DeRozan. He's coming off a 19-point game against Boston.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
Now White, following the three-point attempt by DeRozan, and stolen by Chris. Trying to get something going, and it's White missing. Chicago leading by 6. Pulls up for 3. White, good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
White the pass to Lyles. Back to White. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played, and it's blocked.
And that's evidence that Markkanen is working on his defense, and it's critical that he does so. And blocks like this show he's making good stride.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Here's White, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Left side Williams, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at Chicago, down at 10th in the early going, looking to make a move up in the standings.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
And, you know, perhaps with a roster move or two later on, they can start to break out of that path.
Now here's White. He's still scoreless so far in this one. On the wing, DeRozan. Clock at 4 over Williams. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And here are the Bulls now. 11 unanswered points for him.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
Greg, with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan, it helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
Murray. Rebounded by Vucevic. The Bulls leading by 17. Outside, Levine. White down low, covered by Chris. Got a hand on it. They recover it. They retain possession. Marking in against Wiles. The Spurs working the ball around now. Back to Murray. Can they get it? Chicago grabs the miss. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for White. On the dunk contest, we saw Michael Jordan take on Dominique Wilkins. These days, not as many star players are participating in these skills competitions, like Greg, the slam dunk.
I think it's a great point you raised, Kevin, and I think in part because back in that era, you know, the reality is guys didn't make the kind of dollars they make today. And there was more risk, I guess, in the mindset of guys today, and they didn't want to take that challenge on. So I wish we would see more of our stars in the slam dunk contest, but
yes.
I don't think that's going to be the case, unfortunately, as much as we'd all like to see it.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Levine dishes to Williams. It's deflected, and they're able to recover, and they'll keep possession. That one goes. Count it. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
San Antonio again missing. 3-on-3. Vucevic trying to get open. The shot by Williams, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Murray. 11 points for him in that last game against Boston.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, yeah.
What a play!
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing. He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Williams kicks to White. Vucevic to the pass to Markkanen. No good on that one. Here's Walker. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Chicago's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter.
And probably more of a natural scorer than passer. White has worked hard on his playmaking ability.
It's his first trip to the line.
Two shots.
And that one falls for White.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Chicago. Brown comes in for Williams. And he makes both free throws. Here's Mills. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Brown. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That's his first foul. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
The shot, and that one off the back of the rim and in. White's got 10.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively, and he's been absolutely relentless.
Passes it to Pirtle. Walker against Levine. Clock at 6. Walker against Levine. Walker's shot is off.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
He gets it in there. Vucevic has got his third bucket of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Pass to Vassell. Pirtle against White. They need this one, and Pirtle lays it up and in.
Really amazing body control by Pirtle, just taking the hit head on and finishing through the contact. I love it.
Here's Levine. No good there. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Mills in the corner. The three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Levine's got 6 rebounds in the game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And checking out some numbers for Zach LaVine. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
And so he makes both from the line.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Exactly. I mean, that's what's helped them build this early lead.
Pass to Vassell. They get it back. Here's Pirtle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Hey, it is never easy guarding Pirtle. I mean, he's got so many moves and a lot of ways to get defenders to foul him.
And Jakob Pirtle, he's carved himself a good chunk of rotation minutes with how he's played.
Yeah, I love his game. I like his agility. I like his hands, his touch. I mean, he's a big, mobile guy. I think he's gotten to a good spot where he's dangerous in pick and roll action now too, Greg. A solid defender. A guy like that is always going to find minutes.
And that one misses.
Boy, Pirtle is a massive guy, somebody that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks.
No good on the second free throw. Chicago has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Pirtle with the double team. White finds Satoransky, and he makes that one.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And the pass to Mills. Gay outside. The shot, no good. White with the defensive effort. Inside. Here's Young. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup.
You know, you look at Thaddeus Young, his motor on display there on the boards. One of the reasons he's carved out such a productive, long NBA career.
Out left to the wing. Here's Vassell. And it's Wagner with the rebound. The Bulls shooting it officially from the get-go. They're at 52% from the field. Good work defensively by Gay. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Here's the break. Here's Wagner. And the Bulls with another miss. Here are the Spurs with the ball. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Walker with it, and Young picks him up defensively. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's his first foul. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Walker, and he converts the layup.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
30 seconds left to play in the first. Passes to Wagner. The dish now to White.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Pass to Mills. And so it's the Chicago Bulls With a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter, their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And recently, we chatted with Zach Levine about the team, and he pointed out what he sees as an advantage. Greg trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Bulls guys have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
On the floor for San Antonio, we've got Mills. Rudy Gay is out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then there's Derek White. And it's Vassell in at the 3 slot. The first one falls. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
White up top, covered by Mills. And he gets it to go. Wagner's got his first bucket in this one.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Mills passes to Vassell. Poeltl with the ball. He's defended by Wagner. No good from Gay. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Young. And Poeltl pulls it down. Poeltl's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulls have a new front office, branching out from the Nuggets Brain Trust with new team president. Given Denver's success identifying and developing young talent with a win percentage that's climbed year after year, there is at least some optimism that the Bulls will be able to build a similar and sustainable winning program. Guys?
Wouldn't that be a story? Thank you, David. White against Young. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Thaddeus Young.
You know, I think that's exactly the right attitude for White to have. Go at the defender head on and don't back away from the contact.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
And that one falls for White.
It didn't take long for White to distinguish himself in the league. He's a really good ball handler, and he's got some good moves, too.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Markkanen, he's checked in for Young. And it's Williams in for White. And both free throws good for White.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Spurs have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And here we have the numbers for Markkanen. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. He's averaging 11 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
That's good from Wagner. Trey Lyles checked
Put
in
that
for
nigga
San
ass in
Antonio.
the dirt.
So he gets them both. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Murray, the pass to Chris. Markkanen against Lyles. Murray outside. Outside DeRozan. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Markkanen. And it's off the back rim, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on DeRozan. The Bulls have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
Two.
First one falls for him.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Levine's checked in for Brown. And Williams drops them both. So it's the Spurs now. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, the longest of the season.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And he gets it back. Levine wide open. Nailed from three-point land. Levine's got 11 points.
Boy, Levine is a solid shooter from downtown, guys. The defense has to honor his shot from there.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Down low, Chris kicks to White. Stolen by Satoransky. And they're pushing it up. Unloads from 13. They grab their own miss. Markkanen falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Yeah, Markkanen doing a nice job crashing the glass there at 7 feet tall. This guy making good use of his size on that possession.
Here's DeRozan. Here's Chris. Williams with the block. He blocks it again. They retain possession.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
San Antonio's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And it's White missing. Here's Chicago. They're on a 15-4 run right now. And that one, good. Satoransky's got 4 points this quarter.
attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Lyles no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Levine passes to Markkanen. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists tonight.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Markkanen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
Really good to see Markkanen be aggressive inside. He's excellent at drawing the attention of the defense and then forcing them to foul him.
The Bulls haven't made a mistake at the line yet, 10 of 10.
Two shots.
No good on that one.
Boy, in this day and age of how the game is played, Markkanen's skill set, hand and glove fit, superb at spacing the floor with his shooting stroke.
Vucevic checked in for the Bulls. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for the Spurs. And he sinks the second. Murray with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Thomas Satoransky gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Off the inbound pass. The shot, no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Kick out to Levine. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Levine's got 14 points.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Pass to Chris. Outside DeRozan. The offensive rebound, Murray. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
Well, I like the fact that Murray is a really strong rebounder for a backcourt player. Once he squeezes that orange, he knows exactly how to get fresh orange juice.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. No good on the triple. DeRozan against Vucevic. The pass to Walker. Charity stripe shot. No good. In and out off the rim.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Well, a look at Lonnie Walker, the 18th pick in that 2018 draft. He's being brought along slowly as the team loves his potential, but he has a lot to smooth out with his game. I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Satoransky gets the bucket.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Greg, you talk about the upside with Lonnie Walker. This team loves his athleticism.
You know, not the typical Spurs-type player we've seen targeted in the past. An athletic maniac who can fly end to end. The polish to his game will come. It's just going to take some time.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
As a matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. He's been a completely different guy at the line this season. I mean, last year, you weren't sure what you were going to get when he got to the stripe. There's no way we could have expected such a huge increase in those free throw percentage numbers.
The first free throw is good.
Guys, it's always fun to watch a player ascend from role player to star, and that's exactly what's happened with Levine, and it's been fun to watch.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Young comes in for Markkanen, and it's Kobe White in for Satoransky. The Spurs also with the sub. Pirtle's checked in. Both good from the line that time. Now Murray. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Shoots from 12, off the left rim and out. Chicago's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And Young slams it home.
And that's what makes Young so dangerous, in my opinion. I mean, his ability to cut in off the bounce and finish through contact, that puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
And I'll tell you guys, I mean, to see the improvement he's made in his free throw shooting in the space of just one season, I think it's been remarkable.
Shooting one.
That free throw good from Thaddeus Young.
And while Young is serviceable at the line, not terrible, there's still a lot of room for improvement.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Passes it to Chris. Over Levine. Here's Vassell. And just miss after miss right now. Well, Chicago's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And even 3-on-3 break. Walker the pass to Vassell. Young with the steal. White looking around. Baseline J on the way. The shot misses. Walker with some nice D. Rudy Gay's checked in for Chris. Here's Pirtle. He has 6. No good on the quick 3.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on it.
And again, no good by Chicago. Williams has gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Offensive rebound.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Shot to stop the run. Vucevic with the block.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Pass to Vassell. Shoots over White. And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got his first basket of the night. And Chicago shooting in the second quarter right around 48%. To the inside, Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
All the reach you need to throw it down there. Vucevic making it look easy.
Outside, Walker. Over Levine. Another shot. Tries to keep it alive. Mills passes to Vassell. 5 on the clock. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And there's Levine on the assist from Thaddeus Young. Levine's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Levine's gone an even 50% from the field, shooting 6 for 12. Here's Vassell. Kicks it to Mills. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Put that nigga ass in the dirt.
So it's San Antonio now to the left side wing. From deep, Walker. It's hauled in by the Bulls. White's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Levine. And Pirtle pulls it down. Here's Vassell. The 3-ball. Tries again, and it's finished off inside by Pirtle. Pirtle's got 8 points.
And Pirtle has stick-to-itiveness on the offensive glass. He just throws himself in the mix to come up with those boards.
Outside White. 3-pointer. Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Yeah, a coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls, able to put on a show for the ages. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Billy, balanced scoring for your team. How pleased are you with the way they're keeping everybody involved offensively?
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Zach LaVine was the man in the first. He had 18 points. And you look at the contributions Vucevic has made over the past few seasons. Hey, big man, do you have him as a top 5 center?
Let me see. Top 5 guys would be Embiid, Jokic, Drummond, Towns, Ayton. Vucevic is borderline, but I'd say he's in the conversation, Ernie.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so LaVine will bring it up now for the Bulls. White and LaVine team up in the backcourt. Markkanen is out there with Williams. And it's Vucevic in at center, locking down the middle. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Murray right side. Back to White. 3-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. White's got 7 points.
Well, it's so good to see White growing in confidence with his offensive game and not hesitating at all to shoot the perimeter shot.
And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Well, I tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Murray outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
DeJounte Murray does a nice job using that long frame of his to attract contact from the defense and still get it done.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, Murray.
How about this little nugget, guys? When Murray earned all defensive second team honors in his rookie year, he became the youngest player in NBA history to make the all defense team.
The Spurs making a switch here. Chris is checked in. And so Murray nails both of them. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. White against LaVine, and stolen by Murray. And the layup falls. Murray's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, what an opportunistic defender Murray is. His ball-hawking nature serving him well there.
Outside White from past the arc. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 5 assists in the game. Murray the pass to DeRozan. Back to Murray. 6 to shoot. Offline from the top of the key. Chicago's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Williams, that's good.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Pass to Wiles. Back to DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Boy, how about how vertical DeRozan gets? Robs the defense of a chance to contest, and the bench, they are absolutely loving that.
Outside Williams. From outside, off the mark.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Murray dishes to White. Chris kicks to DeRozan. White looking around. Second chance shot, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And taking a look now at the stats for Williams. His last 10 games, he's averaging 8 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
And he knocks down the first one. Troy Brown's checked in for Williams. Both shots good from the stripe.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
DeRozan, San Antonio again missing. Chicago's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Feeds to DeRozan. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. DeRozan's got his second basket.
Man, DeRozan, such a dangerous scorer in there. The defense has to push him out of there.
White against White. White the pass to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Brown wide open. He fires. Buries the corner 3.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
That free throw good from Markkanen. Mo Wagner's checked in for Chicago. Sadaransky comes in for Kobe White. And so he hits both. Spurs have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. To end the run, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, DeRozan is deceptive in his height and quickness, so I think it makes him hard to guard, especially from this area.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That's good from DeRozan.
It's understandable that DeRozan was hurt when the Raptors traded him. He used it, though, in a positive way to motivate himself to playing at a high level in San Antonio.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both. Well, Chicago's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Here's Sadaransky. The shot will not fall. Murray with the defensive effort. The Spurs shooting 44% on their field goal attempts in quarter 3. And DeRozan kicks to Murray. With the floater. Yes, that goes in. Murray's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Murray showing you real poise that time, guys, converting on aggressive defense. The concentration, outstanding.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Look at the turnover situation, guys, and it's not been that bad. Just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile 1 block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Rudy Gay's checked in for San Antonio. Murray, the pass to DeRozan.
Hey, Rudy.
Levine against White. Over Levine. And it's White missing.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Spurs have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Kept alive. Murray, good.
You know, that's one thing, guys, Murray's never afraid to do. Lean in, draw contact, and put the defender in a bind.
Sadaransky, the pass to Levine. And again, Chicago, no good. The Spurs have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. And here's Gay. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Here's Markkanen. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Murray kicks to Chris. DeRozan against Brown, and taken away by Brown. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And it's Wagner missing. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. DeRozan's shot is off.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Levine against Murray. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for him.
He's really made that a focus of his game these past few years, and it's paid big-time dividends for him. He's become a much better rebounder, and it's increased his value as a player by leaps and bounds.
First free throw is good. Young's checked in for Chicago. And so Levine nails both of them.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Now here's Mills. He's defended by Wagner. And Mills in the NBA for over a decade now, GA, but he still has incredible speed that's key to his game.
And Kevin, with Mills, that end-to-end speed doesn't get shown off too often. In the half court, though, he does a great job of creating looks for himself, accelerates off of screens, can still leave a defender in the dust when he turns it on.
Relax on the first.
Free throw good, Mills.
Yeah, you know, the Australian Mills continues to prove his value. I mean, he's extremely good in the locker room. He hustles all the time. And he's a guy who earns and demands respect because of his attitude and consistency.
Pirtle, he's checked in for Marquise Chris. And both free throws good for Mills. Bulls have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Levine passes to Brown. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Levine kicks to Satoransky. Walker with the rebound. And San Antonio shooting down near the 40% mark since halftime. They've been slow getting going. And there's the pass to Gay. The 11-footer. Pirtle's shot is off. Chicago's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. They get it again. Brown, good. Brown's got 5.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Passes it to Mills. Shoots over Satoransky. And the shot is long. The Bulls have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. On the wing, Brown. He's got 5. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Shots good by Mills.
And when Pirtle sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
Satoransky, the pass to Young. Levine double team. Satoransky looking around. His three-pointer's off the mark. Pass to Gay. Over Young. Gay can't get it to go.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Wasted no time on that one. He's got 8.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Vassell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Two shot.
And the first one drops. The Bulls making a switch here. Williams has checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And Chicago shooting 47% from the field in the third. Satoransky, the pass to Young. Gay with the block.
Gay using his reach and bounce to perfection to block the shot.
White, he's checked in for Satoransky. Brown outside. He kicks it to White. Pulls it from the elbow and misses it off the right side of the rim. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Walker with a clean look. The three-pointer off the mark.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
White the pass to Williams. And here's Young. White with it. Gay picks him up defensively. Offensive rebound. They shoot again. And there's the nice layup by White. White's got 5 points in the quarter.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Thaddeus Young using that expansive wingspan to put that shot in reverse.
And it's Wagner missing. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Vassell, the pass to Mills. There's a minute left in the third quarter of the game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Pirtle. Good defensive work there by Young. And Chicago shooting reasonably well, 45%. And it's Brown missing. The Spurs shooting not looking too good out there in the second half, right around 32%. Shots good by Walker.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Pass to Wagner. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Chicago making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Vassell, the pass to Pirtle. Shoots over Brown. Pirtle's shot is off. Young up top. Here's White. Here's Williams. Off target. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Bulls out front, opening up a huge gap. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Spurs, they've got Tyler Zeller. Johnson is out there with Jakob Pirtle. And it's Dotson in at the 2. Pirtle. That's tipped. High post Zeller. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Out to the right wing. Here's Vassell. Misses the 3.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. Well, he's a career journeyman, but Garrett Temple's well-respected in that locker room, and smart vet who can play decent defense and gives you some quality minutes.
Boy, what an example Garrett Temple is for guys that may not come into the league with a lot of notoriety. Man, he just is highly respected because he's smart, he's tough, he's about the team, he's always ready. I mean, he very well could end up being an outstanding coach at some point. I wouldn't be surprised if that actually happens.
Free throw drops for Temple. And last season, we saw the NBA All-Star Game introduce a target scorer, Greg, to end the game and instead of running out the clock. Did you like that, and would you widen its use?
No question, it's being looked at maybe for overtimes or tournament games. You know, Adam not shy about exploring new ideas. And I got to be honest, going into the All-Star game, I wasn't a fan of the proposed changes.
Me too.
But once you saw it all play out, I have to say I was entertained. And I applaud the commissioner and the players in the league for buying in. And I think the fan experience was made all the more better.
Good point. And Chicago shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Tice kicks to White. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. And there's the call on Garrett Temple. That's his first foul. Here's Dotson. White covering. Fast break. Here comes Chicago.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Vassell, the pass to Pirtle. Shot from 12. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a look now at the San Antonio Spurs' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best. But if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Temple. And stolen by Zeller. Here's Dotson. Zeller inside. Vonleh on him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Noah Vonleh.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And that one falls for Zeller. And so Zeller nails both of them. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Temple, the pass to Tice. He dishes it to White. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Vassell. San Antonio again missing. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Free throw good, Vonleh. And the Spurs making a change here. Murray's checked in. And both free throws good for Vonleh. And Murray's got the ball here for San Antonio. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. There's the pass to Dotson. Kicks to Zeller. Just 5 to shoot. Johnson, the pass to Zeller. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
White dishes to Temple. "13 feet away. The rebound by the Spurs. Here's Dotson. From deep three-point range, here's Pirtle. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 15 rebounds. Outside, White. Tice against Zeller. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's good from Tice. Satoransky's checked in for the Bulls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. San Antonio's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Dotson can't hit. The Bulls have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Temple. Hits it from three-point range. Temple's got 7 points for the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Passes it to Murray. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Two shot.
Free throw good, Murray. And so Murray nails both of them.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Pass to Valentine. Dishes to Vonleh. Here's Satoransky. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Pass to Dotson. Back to Murray. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Knocked loose and stolen by Murray. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Satoransky grabs the miss. Satoransky's got 4 rebounds in this game. The second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
Now here's Valentine. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And he makes the first. Good on both. Here's Dotson. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pirtle with the ball, launches a 3, drops in the tray. Dotson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Satoransky. Tice, the second chance points on the tip in.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Here's Dotson. It's tipped. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. The 3 from Valentine. Doesn't go for him. San Antonio's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Dotson the pass to Pirtle. Now here's Zeller. The Spurs working the ball around now. Murray, no good.
You know, his scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Temple gets the bucket.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
And the Spurs with possession. The pass to Dotson. Murray left side. The dish to Pirtle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Noah Vonleh.
And Pirtle is so polished in the post. Defenders are always nervous when he has the ball down low.
Two shot.
And he can't get the first one. Mills, he's checked in for the Spurs. He hits the second from the line. Here's Temple. To the middle. Here's Satoransky. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Here's Dotson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
The first one falls.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Temple. He dishes it to Vonleh. Tice trying to break free.
And Pirtle deserves a lot of credit for his shot blocking ability. He's a dynamic and dynamite shot blocker.
To the wing on the left. Now here's Valentine. He's tightly guarded. Temple finds Tice. Valentine with it. Clock at 6. Now Mills. Over Valentine. And that one hits back iron. The Bulls have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Here's Temple, covered by Mills. Pirtle with the steal. Pass to Mills. Here's Pirtle. Pass to Dotson. There's the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Satoransky's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the Spurs. Five to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. The shot, no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Here's Temple. Satoransky in the corner. Tice against Zeller. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Johnson with it. Now defended by Vonleh. Johnson's shot is off. Chicago has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Here's Temple. Dotson with the rebound. Pass to Mills. The tray sinks the triple.
You know, Mills has been a guy who's been very streaky as a perimeter shooter, but he's been good behind the arc his entire career.
The pass to Vonleh. Now Satoransky, covered by Mills. Temple finds Tice. Count that bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Passes to Dotson. Rebound by the Bulls. Temple's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Chicago.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
That's a nice feeling to get the sweep. Even though it is a small number, still nice to get that sweep.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Tyler Zeller. And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Vonleh. 51 seconds left in the game. And Mills kicks to Gay. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Pass to Temple. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Here's Pirtle, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Yeah, and I like guys when Pirtle gets into a groove and demands the ball. I mean, he's extremely dangerous when he has the hot hand going.
And here is Satoransky. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.
here's another opportunity to earn some more VC. We want to congratulate former 2K cover athlete Steph Curry. He just broke an NBA record for the most three-pointers in a month. It was in April, and how many was it?
Was it 82, 85, 96, or 101? That is a whole lot of three-pointers.
We come to you tonight from the shores of Lake Erie as the streets of downtown Cleveland, Ohio are alive with activity. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Toronto Raptors. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening. Oh, you know what? I love that work ethic. Thanks, DA. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at Toronto. I know they would have liked a better start, but they're 10th in the conference right now. And, of course, the Cavaliers, right on their tail, vying to move up and take over if they get the chance.
And for the Raptors, they haven't had the great season that some were expecting, but it hasn't been a disaster. They just need a few things to go right for them down the stretch.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
Here are the five for the Raptors. They've got Siakam. He's out there with Aaron Baines. Lowry out there with Rodney Hood. And it's Trent in a two-guard. And for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Kevin Love out there with Allen, and it's Okoro in at the three. Greg, the two words you and I don't like the most in this game, load management. Why do we see more of it now than when you played in the game?
A couple of things. I think sports science has evolved, and I've talked to a ton of coaches about this. The reality is that now they don't determine whether or not a guy's going to play. It's going to be the people that work with the strength and conditioning. They determine if a guy is ready to go. Secondly, I would also say the contracts now, the investments that teams have in these assets, you want to try to prolong their careers as long as possible. And so I think it's a smart move from an investment standpoint.
Yeah, you bring up some great points. Toronto shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And he makes the first.
And with Kyle Lowry, the assist numbers don't jump off the page at you, but he has fantastic vision, and his decision-making is also elite.
Greg, for me, what stands out about Kyle Lowry is his willingness to adjust his game based on what his team needs. There's been times in his career where he's been a go-to scorer, and his three-point shooting can be infectious to his team. That toughness on the drive really strikes you. But there's also been times where he takes a back seat to scoring and says, all right, time to get my guys involved. He can do either.
Garland, no good. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 5-point game. Last time they met was in Toronto.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense in that one. Really got the shots they wanted.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
Here's Hood. Good D by Love. For the Raptors, their last game, a loss to the Hawks in Atlanta. And good that time.
Boy, after missing 3 straight, they finally get one to go down.
For Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Passes it to Baines. Here's Trent. To the right side. And a wide open look for Siakam. And again, no good by Toronto. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now the pass to Sexton. He's looking for Love and finds him. No good, shot missing. Great D that time from Hood. Here's Trent. Sinks the three-pointer. Trent's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Raptors.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
And here's the fast break. Pulls up. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Okoro kicks to Sexton. Cleveland moving it around. Love. It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry. Raptors leading by 6. Here's Trent. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Is on Colin Sexton.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
For Toronto, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Two shot.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Sexton with it. Now guarded by Siakam.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Hood. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And Sexton slams it in.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
Siakam passes to Baines. Now here's Lowry. Deflects the pass. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Here's Sexton. That one a little long. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Pacers. Hood can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Right side, Sexton. Pass to Love. Over Lowry. Rebound by the Raptors.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Siakam's shot is off.
That's an example of great defense. His teammates love that about him. Always why the shooters struggle against this guy. Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
And so here's Toronto after Colin Sexton's miss. Here's Trent, defended by Allen. Trent passes to Baines. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Put that nigga ass in the dirt.
Here's Hood. Not going to go that time. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, unbelievable shooting display, especially from long range. That turned out to be the difference.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Well, a chance to check out some stats for Isaac Okoro.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Now, here's Garland, coming off a solid outing against Indiana. Here's Allen, the double clutch, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Rodney Hood.
Well, think about Mr. Jared Allen. He was not the first family member to get picked in the NBA draft. Let's remember his dad taken by Dallas in the famous 1985 draft. His dad, however, would go on to have a playing career in Europe.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, good, Allen.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
He doesn't get the second one. And with Allen, the amount of floor he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, 1 step to the hoop and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Trent passes to Siakam. Lowry drives in. Love grabs the board. Love's got his 4th rebound in this one. The open look here for Sexton. Drops in the tray off the fast break. Sexton's got 7 points in the game. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. They lead by 4. Love grabs the board. Love's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Toronto's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And the rejection by Love.
Oh, terrific timing from Kevin Love to get the block, something he's worked hard to improve on.
Garland, no good. Raptors leading by 4. Here's Trent. Great D that time from Love.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play. Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Trent passes to Baines. Here's Trent. Goes back up, and he lays it up and in. He's got 10.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Pass to Okoro. Siakam against Love. He kicks it to Okoro. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Siakam. For Cleveland, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. A different look now for Cleveland. Thon Maker's